Just back from the supermarket, and we found some fresh mussels. The temptation was too much, so we had to buy some. Not often you can get hold of them here. So I will be doing a very simple sauté of mussels this morning, and we will have them as a light lunch. They will go with a little bread which I have already toasted under the grill with a little olive oil and oregano. All of the ingredients here in front of me: 1 kilo of fresh mussels, handful of cherry tomatoes, make sure that they're nice and ripe, 1 large clove of garlic. I will be using a little pepper, not all of this, and some parsley, pretty much the extent of it. You will not be needing any salt whatsoever in this recipe, so please do not put any. Use a nice and large saucepan for this job, as the mussels will need their space, and cover the base with a generous layer of olive oil. Slice your clove of garlic in very tiny little pieces, just like I'm doing now, as thin as you can, and add them in. Chili pepper, I'm using something which is fairly medium in terms of spiciness, not too hot but also not too mild. Do not use a lot, because you will actually be definitely feeling it in this recipe. And like I did with the garlic, I will be slicing it as thinly as I can. Make sure you go and wash your hands afterwards. Like most dishes, preparation is really important, so I'm actually making sure that all my ingredients are ready in advance. I'm now chopping my cherry tomatoes in half, and then I will half them again. Done, and I'll put them on one side for the time being. And I'll do the same with the parsley. I will be removing the leaves from the stems, and I will have a little pile for the leaves and a little pile for the stems. Do not throw the stems away, as they are part of the recipe. And I'm now going to chop my leaves as fine as I can as well. Ensure that your parsley is dry when you do jobs like this, otherwise it will become a little pulp, and you don't really want that. Perfect, the preparation is done. We can now move on to the cooking. Put the pan on a medium heat, and as soon as the garlic starts sizzling, add the few stems from your parsley and your tomatoes. As soon as you put your tomatoes in, turn the heat up, and you want the tomatoes to release as much of the lovely juices, so that they can blend with the garlic and the other ingredients. And add your mussels. Ensure you mix them well, as you want everything to be covered by your lovely sauce. Put the lid on, turn the heat on a medium temperature now, and wait until they start opening up. Look, literally, after a couple of minutes, you can see that they are beginning to open up. This process doesn't take long at all. So give them a good mix as well, and halfway through, as the bottom ones they will be opening faster than the top ones. Another minute or so and they will be ready. And they're done. I will be turning them off. Give them a final mix. And now is when you can use your parsley, which you chopped up earlier, and garnish them. I also highly recommend a little olive oil at this stage. So the job is finished, and guess who will stand up?
It's lunchtime.
Lunchtime, yes, of course it is. Okay, let's have a look, shall we? I've added a few more cherry tomatoes just to garnish it and give it some colour, as it will be even more appealing. And there's some lovely juice at the bottom, look, which will be absolutely great. And I'll be serving some in a little bowl. I think 1 kilo of mussels is an ideal size for 2 people for a light lunch. And don't forget to obviously scoop some of the juices, very, very important.
Time to test.
Time to test. Somebody told me off because apparently my tests are too big and I look like a pig.
Himself. Sorry about that, everybody.
So I've got a little piece of bread as well here.
Good. Delish.
Buonissime. Enjoy. Thank you. See you later. Bye.